Oh, I'm in idyllic the UK again. You're gonna have to wait for the videos from the cruise. But this was a quick one because yesterday we arrived in Wales in a very complicated manner. All included is the tail end of the boat, but boy, did Tony and I have an adventure. Now, Tony, having COVID, is off at a hotel waiting to get a negative response. I, luckily, have still not caught it. Thank knock on metal. So I got to spend the night with Jean's house last night, and Jean is right now having her lunch over on a park bench, and I'm going to flip you around so you can see Jean. There's Jean on the bench having her lunch. She's got a salad. I had cheese and crackers. And then in that building you see behind Jean, we're about to go in for a quilt show. So I'll also give you some footage from that. It is so beautiful out here. I thought I'd do some videoing because we are in Malvern, UK, and I'll try to put in a map for you. And we're at the showgrounds, and right behind me, I think, maybe a polo field. It's at very least a show field for horses. So I'm going to turn you around here in just a minute and show you some of the manor houses up on the hill. This is a good spot to look at the giantness of it all.
Similar idea, but the bag was a zipped bag.
Mm-hmm.
And the centre of the base, there was a pin cushion, and then all around there were the pockets, and then the whole lot zipped up.
I'll have a look to see what they've got. The bags are nice. See, Olympus, that's what we bring in. Finally, we found the quilt show itself. Out in the back. The red? Or that one? This one or that one? This one. Oh, well, that's easy. That's just a bit of a log cabin.
Yes, I know, but it's the colour sense.
Yeah, well, you just go for it.
Colour sense.
All right, so that was the big winner. It's machine quilted. But very, very close quilting. Yeah. I love the rainbow one.
Look at this one.
Ooh.
Send you dizzy?
Yeah, that's a lot of piecing. Oh, and look, she's even bedazzled it. I always love these.
Which?
The solids.
The solid.
Oh, there's Sashiko.
Yeah. Judge's choice.
Ah. Lots of flower garden stuff put in. We can go up and back down again. See, and I like that. That's a lot. There's your boutique though.
Yeah.
That's machine.
That's nice, isn't it?
Everybody's doing machine. Well, you know why? Because it's a little bit of heirloom right there. It's
yeah.
right. It's very heirloomy.
And the colours.
Yeah, very subtle. Kaleidoscope. Oh my. Yeah, so. Oh no, stay there. They always want you in the videos, Jane. I'm gonna have to make you talk to me. I wish I could get more. I can't zoom out anymore. These are kind of hard to capture. All right, here's your kaleidoscope. So do you want blues and turquoises?
That one I like.
Oh, you like the bright. So rainbow colors.
I like the blue, but that one is the one that hits me in the eye.
Well, we'll find that fabric. It looks stripy.
Tell you what they use. One block wonder, that's what I was trying to think of. One block
Triangles were
wonder.
cut from a 4-meter piece of fabric. So that's one fabric. And they did that out of one fabric. That's not even...
4 meters of it.
Yeah, but it's not even multiple fabrics. They just positioned the stacks. Yeah, see, we're not the only ones that recognize. That one's pretty.
Very few people have time nowadays to hand quilt completely.
I know. It's a shame. Because that's my favorite bit of looking at them anyway.
Yeah. I was last thinking.
I have one washout problem. What happened? Did she mark it? Oh, it's French knots. Oh God, see, that's all hand done. Well, at least she got that one. She got some award for that.
Yeah. Design from the barrel hole to the ceiling in Oxfordshire.
That's really cool.
Oh, that's pretty. I like
Yeah. Oh no, I love this one. It's very springy. And see, that would be a good one to take all my Liberty prints with and do the flowers and then.
Yes.
I don't know. There's categories clearly, which is good. I kind of like it's Christmas presenty. That's a nice one. It's a COVID themed one. Liberty in lockdown. Oh, here's the big award winner. Holy mackerel. Yes, indeed. No, you're fine, Jean. Remember, everybody likes to see you.
I mean, done on a long arm. All free motion and hand-guided quilting. Fabric-covered beads.
Where?
Surround the quilt here.
Oh my goodness. Here, let me...
Gosh, how on earth do you do that?
Oh, you know what it is, I'll bet?
What?
So you take and this one's good too. Not quite the showstopper as that one, but it would have been if that one hadn't been there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
It pales a little, but it's beautiful. Similar though, in the putting it close together and not gets it to pop out. Ooh, I love the woven wool. I'll come back for that. Oh, I like that. Doing the third line. Oh, wow. That's not easy, unless they've done it inserted.
To bring her next year.
So this is the bits of silk. The very thin, shreddy silk, don't you think?
These are padded lightly, aren't they?
Well, I think you've got a layer of cotton and then you've got that striation stuff.
Yes.
And then the birds are just embroidered on. Oh, looky there. Javelina. What does it say? Is it themed after a place? Yeah. I got it. Do you want photos?
Anything you want.
Well, I'm videotaping almost all of it, Jean. I don't know. I think so, but then you've got a scene in it. Maybe a panel. Mm. They actually put the moss on it. That's cute. And beads. I do like this one. It's very good use of color. This one's a very good use of color.
I wonder what it is. Has a very
Oh, this must be a... That's crazy.
Oh, right. So there is 20 years. Yeah, over there and go down to.
Oh, we're back. And I've managed to get Jean to sit down on the television with me.
I'm gone now.
She's very shy. But we're going to show you what we found at the quilt show. So here we go. I'm going to flip this around and we'll show you, and then maybe we'll talk in the background. There, get your face on there.
Came.
All right.
So we can put
The first place,
visible.
we'll put it back in and then I'll show it. The first place we went, well, it's not the first place we went to. The first big purchase was Blockcraft. And they give you a pamphlet of instructions, a piece of paper. And then we got these cute stamps. I know the person who's going to receive some of these will never watch this video, so we're safe. But we found a cute little snail one. And this one was, oh, he took the price tags off, so we didn't.
We don't know what.
We don't know what they were. An ostrich feather, this cute little bunny pack.
That one was.
Oh, here we go. That was $38.50 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stamps. And then I fell in love with this one, poppy pods and a bee.
20 for those.
And then ink. And one of the textile color helps you turn your ink into, so it stays on textile.
White. It's the white color.
Oh, so that is the paint. And then we bought these other two colors just to try it out. These are for paper. But what you can do is, if you print these on fabric, you can embroider them. They work fine. And he showed me an example of that. What he added in, we did pay for this, and it was not an insignificant purchase. But he gave us the foam and these little foamy guys free in addition. Also, which I think is pretty fancy, the paints all came in this bag, and then we got the whole rest of the purchase in this fancy bag. So it looks like they're making these in India, because they look a lot like fabric. Well, it looks like hardwoods, and they look a lot like the old fabric print stuff that they used to print fabrics with. So that's my guess.
Oh, that's the crackly bag is made in Britain.
So we're gonna try some stamping, and I might try some on fabric to see if I can embroider on it.
We must have a go at this, Tina.
Yes, we will.
Up to it.
Well, yeah, we'll have to make sure and do it before I leave.
Yeah.
The next place we went to was, let's see if we can get this in there, Sagasawa, and they specialize in Sashiko.
Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese crafts. But what's cool is, yes, they have all the Olympus stuff that we get in, but she creates some. So she has this I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but she's punched holes in cards, and you can do Sashiko greeting cards. I'm sure the person who this is going to go to will know who she is. And she makes needle minders. So we found a bunny, and we found this one I'm going to keep, the lantern. And was this some? No, that's something. That's coming. So the best news on this one is she wholesale distributes, and she will send to the U.S. So you might watch for this. I have to investigate further, but you might watch for this because I may get this in to our shop. So, and in the meantime, you can look. She's got a UK shop. Oh, is there more?
Yes, the other one you got.
And she had that. I didn't realize that was from Sagashawa too. She also had gold work, so I bought a gold work kit.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's from her. I bought a gold work kit because I've been wanting to try some gold work, so that comes as an easy kit. And we went to another place that had lots of hardware, but interesting hardware. That bird is a purse clasp, which is crazy. I've never seen anything like it before. We got a few of those, and we also found a butterfly purse clasp. Oh, there. And it looks like you just do your bag and then you cut a hole and you slide them through and anchor it down.
Yeah.
And then these handles that came with the purse pattern. So you get both. And these weren't very much. I don't remember how much they were, but they were like 3 pounds, 4 pounds, something like that. They weren't very much. So I'm going to keep my eye out for those and see if I can find those to get into the shop. But they're pretty, super pretty. All right. The other thing I got at the same shop, I got the last one, is this. And they call this a pillow cushion cover. But I don't see any reason why I can't embroider over that. So I'm going to embroider over it. And it will work whether I cover everything or not, don't you think?
Yeah.
So I could
Just
embroider the bird, I can embroider his eyes, his beak, his legs.
Just as much as you want.
Embellish as much as I want, yeah. So we'll see. I'll see how that works. And it's feels linen-y or cottony. All right, we went to a shop that makes felt animals. And they had pretty good felts. They seemed pretty sturdy. And so you get a dog, a doll, and his outfit. And he's really cute because he wears navy peacoat and blue jeans and a sailor swoosh t-shirt. Cool Crafting is who does the felt animals. Found this paper that irons onto fabric. So it's metallic. And I think Jean's going to give this to some of her friends because I guess they make cards and stuff. But it was pretty cool, and it would be interesting to play with embroidery. And this was from... Oh. This looks like this was from, it says Bacchus Marsh Limited. Tudor Rose Patchwork is who I think made that, I think. I found yarn. This is from an indie dyer. He was the only yarn person in the entire show, was this guy. And Tony was wanting some purple yarn to do her temperature blanket, her crocheted temperature blanket. And he didn't have any purple, but I thought this looked really a lot like the Northern Lights. And I think it will do. So I'm going to bring this to Tony so that she can work on her crochet blanket. She's using this for when the 2 times she crossed the Arctic Circle. All right. So we went to a booth that has machinery that helps you do machine quilting on your own sewing machine. So, Jean.
This goes in on your machine, and then you simply move the material, not the foot. Obviously, the foot stays where it is, and you move this with your material to stitch the line. And then when you've done that one, you lift it and you move it so that these lines
line up. So that's your register lines
with what you've done.
Oh, that's
and
clever.
you're ready to start again.
So what you need to buy, and we'll find the name of the company here.
Pars.
What is it?
Pars. P-A-R-R-S.
Pars. And this is the foot. So it's like a quilting foot, but it's really specifically sized at the bottom.
You can also use it for free motion quilting.
And then this is exactly the right size to have that foot fit into. So that's kind of cool. Oh, and here's the wet, yeah.
If you want to.
Pars freemotionrulers.com. And then it's also written on the... It's
The
also
other way
written
up.
on... Well, I had it up, and then it wasn't working there either. I think it's backwards no matter which way you slice it.
Isn't it if you turn
I
it
tried it that way. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
We got it. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Let's get you to focus there. All right. So that was one of the Jean already had this. We just she purchased another one of these thingies. All right, and then just FYI, the hardware handle, she has already made one of these. So here's the handle in the purse. Is the one that we bought yesterday. It's like a scroll branch style. And this white stuff is just the protection.
Peel off, yeah.
It peels off and it will eventually be green like this. All right, one of the other things we looked at was lots of threads. They had a good selection of Finca in a couple of places, but at the end we found somebody with the full line. So I've never tried Finca before. I've heard of it. I knew it existed. I don't know where we can get it, but if this is as nice as it looks, we may add Finca to our lineup. It comes in 3, 5, 8, 12, and 16. And these nicely line up. So 5 different sizes, which is great for tatting, but also great for Irish crochet. And that's kind of what I'm obsessing over right now. So it was a nice find. I'm going to play with this orange for the Irish crochet and let you know how it goes. This little skein is destined for Kelly because it's about a 40 weight. And she can try it with tatting. And we'll see how it looks and see if it's worth getting this in. Jean found some, it's polyester embroidery thread, but it's finer, right? It's a size 60.
Yeah.
And she's working on a logo for her neighbor, and the lettering is too small, and the embroidery stitches overpower it with the thickness of the thread. So she's going to try this 60 weight to see if it'll play nicer with the design. Finally, the fabric, which was probably the biggest stuff that you could buy at this show, because it was a quilt show after all. I found a silk seller. It was called, oh, I don't remember. What was this one called, Jean? Oh, the Silk Root. And they had these for £1.50 or something, £1.95, I think. Oh, £2.50. But I think they were £2.50, but if you bought 5, it was $10 or £10 or something like that. It was discounted. So I got a series just to try my hand at a little crazy quilt stuff. Jean found this, it looks like batik. It's not batik. They call it fossil fern, but it looks like batik. It plays like batik in some nice turquoisey colors. I found some Liberty for 14 pounds a meter, which is a third to 40% less than what I have to pay at Joann's. So I may have this at home, but I like these 3. So I got a meter of each of these. Not too much, just a little bit. These 2, and then, and this is the Tonalon, which I love. And then that one, look at that one with the nasturtiums. I'm a little obsessive over nasturtiums right now. It's the season for nasturtiums. So that's the Tonalon. And then I found this. It's a London fabric store. Do not remember the name of it. I'm sure we have paperwork somewhere. But he has beautiful British-made wools. He had lovely cottons. And this is a name brand cotton that says on the selvage, but I can't find the selvage name. It's some fancy cotton. But I like the print, and I want to recreate my Japanese. I have a Japanese style dress that's comfortable to wear around for the summer. So I'm going to try and make it out of this. And then Jean found this to try and do, what's the name of that quilt book?
One Block Wonder.
One Block Wonder, and I've done it called Stack and Whack. But basically you take the repeats of a yarn, or of a piece of fabric, stack them up, cut them into wedges, and then you put them together and they make like a kaleidoscope effect. So this is a K-facet design, and we think it will work well for that. And then finally, because my second oldest daughter is going to have a baby in August, we found this double gauze And I know that they make receiving blankets out of this. So Jean got this to whip out a cute little receiving blanket for Megan. And that's it. That's all we bought. Like it wasn't enough. We went a little crazy. In fact, I think we stopped because our arms were getting tired.
Yes, we did.
And we stopped because our arms were getting tired. And we knew that if our arms were tired, the money was probably very tired and exhausted.
And we had a good time.
Oh, we had a really good time. And let's see, we left and we also stopped for tea or cup of coffee and a yogurt that we brought with us halfway through. And then despite the fact that our packages were very heavy, we managed to stop at an ice cream stand on the way out and have some Mr. Whippy on the way to the car.
Yeah.
And then finally, for your moment of zen, I walked over, despite the fact that my feet were very tired, I walked over and took some video footage of some cute little baby lambs and their moms. And you're going to see that right after this. So that's your moment of zen at the end of the video. Stick around. And remember, subscribe, ring the bell, like, give me a comment, do all that stuff. By the way, you're going to get cruise stuff coming up, but these things are easier to edit than the cruise stuff. It's very difficult. So you're getting the quilt show before you get the cruise stuff. But it was a fun quilt show. The Brits know how to put on a quilt show. It was so much shopping. So much. Like 3 big buildings. And then the quilt show itself was in a tiny little room, which was good. And you're getting that video too. But it was huge. All right. Bye. See you next time.
Bye.
Oh.